No offense, LLC. The LLC stand for business. Yeah. It's no offense, yeah, we going in. Who we got on the show today? Might as well go tag a couple friends. They said you couldn't, now you know you about to blow again. They working hard in case you really need to know again. We're trying to get to know it then. Gave support from those that view and wanna see you win. We got the website, magazine, and radio. Be back up soon. Trying to put you in the spotlight so that you can tell your truth. Yeah, it's no offense to you and me. Ain't trying to sell no image. I want you to come on through and live your life the way you live it. What you say you on your way? Shine so bright they gotta see you. Pave your way and go be great. Make us say now, non-believers. Hey, it's no offense. Yeah, we going in. Who we got on the show today? Might as well go tag a couple friends. They said you couldn't. Now you know you about to glow again. They working hard in case you really need to know again. Hey, it's no offense, yeah, it's no offense, yeah, it's no offense, yeah, it's no offense. They said you couldn't, now you know you about to blow again. They working hard in case you really need to know again. Hey, it's no offense. Man, y'all hit that share button, man. Tap in. Special thank you to the guests of the show.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's your boy Matt Aronson, also known as Mr. No Offense. For those of you guys who are watching, appreciate y'all for tapping in. Do me a favor, please do hit the share button. In case you don't know, we are here. We definitely got a special guest for you guys today. In case you haven't seen the flyers, we got K-Town in the house today. He's got a special announcement he wants to make for you guys. Do me a favor again, guys. Hit the share button, and let me know where you guys are in the comments as well, so we can make sure to return the love. We appreciate everybody who does view this. Again, the share button is free. Let me know what platform you happen to be watching this on, so that, again, we can share the love. Guys, we're going to make sure we get you the links and things. We're going to find out today what's been happening with K-Town as far as his career. If you got some music coming out that you guys should be aware of. And just a general catch up for those of you guys who are unaware, K-Town was featured in our magazine a couple magazines ago. I believe it was about three magazines ago, so that would make it about a year since last time we talked. You guys can catch that other interview on our YouTube channel as well. But this is an opportunity for you guys, if this is your first time to be introduced to K-Town, and if you are familiar with him, this is a catch-up for you guys. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Again, we don't take anybody for granted, so we want to show our love and appreciation for y'all supporting the platform. And without further ado, y'all know how we do. I'm going to go ahead and bring on the guest of the hour so we can get those questions asked. Or again, don't be a stranger to the comment section. Let's do it. Here we go. What's good with you, K-Town?
What's going on with you, man?
There we go. For a minute, I couldn't hear you, boss man. How you
Oh,
doing
can you hear me
today,
now? Oh, what's going on with you, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We good, boss man. It's good to be tapped in with you. I appreciate you coming through the platform again. I
Almost
understand since
definitely.
last time, you ain't stopped working. You know what? I kind of got that vibe from you last time we talked, that you was hard on a mission, bro. A man on a mission and a man with a plan. How's that coming
Man,
along for you?
man, I've just had my head to the ground, you know what I'm saying, man. Here lately, I've been going through a few things, you know what I'm saying. So I've been kind of laying low, kind of like low in the background. But I had some major moves coming up here lately that, you know, that's been real major in my career. So I got to pop out now and get it going, especially since it's summer. So it's time to come out.
There, go, man. You know what I'm saying? A good plan requires execution, but you also got to take time to plan it. So I think it's just normal. It's just normal for people to you had this session where you see them a lot, and then for a moment you don't see them because they put in the work for the next session. You know what I mean? Like it actually takes time for that to happen. So I think we all kind of feel and vibe where you're coming from, man. But yeah, like you said, great moves being made. I've heard some rumors. You know. You kind of let me in your game room a little bit and told me about some of the good news, but you know what I'm saying. I try to let everybody else get their own good news. You know what I'm saying. So I don't rob them of their hard-earned work. You know what I'm saying. So they can make those announcements. Why don't you go ahead and bless us with what's been happening since the last time we sat and talked, brother.
Oh man, I've had shows. I haven't did any recent videos, but the major things I've had coming up was I signed with Empire last month. They hit me up with a deal. So yeah, I signed with them last month. Oh yeah, thank you. And this past Monday I signed with thanks to I gotta shout out my man Tony D Young. I signed with Rock Nation Monday. So
True. That's what's up. Tony D. Young. Name sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, he was on That It Fell a couple of years ago.
Yeah, he
Something
was.
like that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
was.
I'm familiar with. I'm familiar with, buddy. Brett, shout out to him. He another one, man. Don't never stop grinding. The dude is always constantly on the grind, moving. So
I'm
shout out
telling
to
you.
him as well. But yeah, man, how did those moves come together? Because one thing I know about you, dude, you were definitely doing a lot of collabs, man. Like you were working, bro. You were working. It seemed like you was coming out with a new track, man. Like every time I look up, man. So we know you got catalog, bro. But you know what I'm saying? How do you manage to maintain the work life balance, bro, and still be coming out with music that's gonna hit on all elements? Because you only get 24 hours in a day, bro. Like I said, I see you catalog, bro, song after song after song, man. Let us know, man. You know what kind of goes into that determination and what pushes that drive, brother.
What pushes my drive, man, is just ever since I was a kid, man, I love music. You know what I'm saying? And I just pretty much dedicate. I mean, a lot of artists, and I commend these artists. A lot of my fellow artists that I know, they do music and work a regular job. They do
Yeah,
both. That takes hard work. You know what I'm saying? But me myself personally, I'm 100% music. I don't have a regular job, so all I do is music. So
facts, facts.
whatever I do day to day, whatever inspires me, whatever makes me mad, whatever makes me sad. That's why in my catalog you have so many moods. You may have a sad mood, you may have a romantic mood, whatever I'm going through, you're gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
my, but I think my biggest inspiration, I gotta say so far, and I gotta shout out my girlfriend Christina Anderson. That's my biggest inspiration in my life right there.
Shout
And my
out, shout
kids,
out.
and my kids, of course. I mean, my oldest son, I gotta shout him out, Trayvon Alexander. My son plays for the Panthers in California. It's an arena football league. He's about to go into the playoffs his first year, so I gotta shout my son out. That's my
Shout out,
inspiration as well.
shout
But
out
I
to
mean,
me.
being an artist is very hard, man, because you have, negative people in your ear. Some people saying you can't do it. Some people saying, you may do a good track, and then you got to come back with something better that second time, so it puts pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say to artists, don't put too much pressure on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just let it flow. You know what I'm saying? Because naturally, if you create music off emotion, it's gonna hit no matter what. You know you can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But how my
Yeah,
deals came about is when I got about my 2.4 million streams is when labels started hitting me up. That's
shout
when it
out to
started
you.
getting pretty thick and pretty heavy. Yeah.
2.4 million, bro. That's we talking big, heavy numbers, bro. How did you feel? How did you feel after seeing on paper? Because I mean, it's one thing when you putting in the work, man. A lot of times, people be looking for instant gratification, and when you get those kind of numbers, it's not necessarily like instant. So how does it feel like being acknowledged? Like you know what I'm saying? Like actually seeing it, like okay, this is official. Like I have done this. This is a record of my work. This is everything that I've put it into when people didn't understand why I was continuing to go and why I couldn't hang out and why what I'm saying I wasn't willing to settle and why it might have seemed like if I was tripping, but it's because I had a vision. Like, how does it feel to be acknowledged, man? When you get that number, like, okay, this is the payoff of your work. This is what you've been doing. You know what I mean? How does that feel?
Oh man, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, especially coming from where I came from and how I grew up. Because I came pretty much from nothing. I grew up in Kansas. It was just nothing but street life growing up as a young kid. So when I was young, I didn't think I was gonna make it to be the age that I am now. But I mean, when I started making music, I never thought in a million years that anybody would even listen to my music, let alone make 2.4 million streams. But I mean, like all my music is BMI. Like all my numbers are RIAA certified. So I mean, once all that happened and made it official, it was really like mind blowing to me. Like you did this, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't just me. I got to commend the fans too. You know what I'm saying? And what was really mind blowing to me, I got to shout a couple of fans out. I had a headline show. What really made it mind blowing to me was a couple of fans because I'm way in Kansas. They
Yeah,
drove way out of state, way states to come and see me at a headline show. That let me know right there my
you
words
made
have
it.
impact. You know what I'm saying? So you really, as an artist, and I got to tell artists, people listen to what you say. So you really got to choose your words wisely. Like your music, make sure you speak truth. Make sure you speak in real. Make sure everything is accurate. Because some people take everything you say literally. Because I mean, as an artist, you don't think nobody's listening to what you say. You know what I'm saying? They may think, oh, they just listening to the beats. They never listen to people. Listen to what you say. Trust me.
Man, I get that. I can only imagine, man. How does it feel when you're doing these shows and you get these artists that are, I mean, not artists, but these fans that are actually, reciting your words, bro, and and you can tell they get excited because you're performing one of their favorites, and that's the moment that they came to, that's the moment that led up to them coming. Like that's why they're there, is to witness and your energy in that moment. How does that go into how does that feed into the artist who is K Town and help make him bigger and build him up for longevity and set him up for future? If I can ask that.
Oh man, it gives me more drive, more determination. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like me, when I listen to music, to me personally, music saved my life. So I think of it the same way as other people. Like when I get in the studio and I make a track, the first thing I think of is when I'm recording it and I play it back for the first time, I think of myself as a fan in a car, and I may have the biggest problem in the world, and that song is the only thing that's gonna hit right now. You got to make sure
Mhm.
that them words is hitting. You got to make sure everything is hitting. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to it and you're not really feeling it, that's not right. But if you putting your heart and soul into a track, that's what really resonates with your fans, and that's the word I want to use. You want to resonate with your fans. You know what I'm saying? You want to make them remember, like the minute a track comes on, they ain't got to hear your voice. That's a K-Town track. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like when Tupac came on, you knew that was Tupac. Like when
Yeah.
Mystical come on, you know that was Mystical. You got to have a sound. You got to create a sound. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and you're hitting on all the right notes, brother, when you're saying that, because these are things I feel like are lost, and I'm definitely hoping that we return to. And one thing, like especially in today's time, I feel um, like you said, back in the day when you would listen to music and it would be like a understanding, empathetic, like kind of situation with what's going on. Like you would feel and resonate. It would resonate with you because you feel like the artist knew exactly what you was talking about. They knew exactly how you felt. It was painting that picture. Exactly how you couldn't really express it, but you knew that this person did just based off of the emotions or whatever song was conveyed. And because of that, the artist that could resonate with bigger audiences, they had so much higher importance. In today's time, how do you feel like as you grow as an artist, what kind of message do you feel like you want to make sure that your fans know of you and what are things that you stand for, bro?
I want my fans to know that anything is possible. Because I mean, out here nowadays, I mean, you have so many. I mean, there's so many snakes in the grass. It's unbelievable, man. I mean, you will believe the lengths that people will go to. Like, I mean, even me as an artist, I have so many dudes that if they can't get to me, they will go so low as to like try to go to your woman or go to something else. You know what I'm saying? They will go so low to try to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just want my fans to know, don't let anything stop you, no matter what it is, because people may sit back and say, I'm doing something to stop this person. And they may believe that, but you got to keep grinding and grinding, because at the end of the day, you don't have to say one word. Let your work show for it. At the end of the day, that's going to be it, because then when they see you become successful, that's going to eat them more than anything else. I want to let people know that don't let nobody tell you if you want to be a doctor. If it's a child that wants to be a doctor or a kid, do that. You can do that. If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Can I ask you, K Town, like, because I think a lot of artists run into this the situation, like you say, where they're getting hate. Like it's almost like people will go out of their way to make sure that you know that they don't like your stuff, versus a person's taking the time to say, "Hey, man, I was really, I thought this part was really dope." You know what I'm saying? How often do you find yourself? And it's not that you're checking for these people, but how often do you find these people later on in life and you realize you're doing better than like the person who critiqued you so much? Like you're doing actually better than this individual now, and it's like you're not even. It's not even like an arrogance kind of thing. It's just more like a humble thing. Like I can't believe I was gonna let you hold me up. Like from what I'm saying. Like how often does that happen to you? At this point, at 2.4 million streams later now. You know what I'm saying? Like how does that feel, brother?
Oh man, speaking on that subject, that hits kind of home, because here lately I've been going through, some personal things and whatnot. And I mean, a lot of it has been dudes hating on me and whatnot, but it's been one person in particular. I'm not gonna say no names or nothing like that, but it
Oh,
was
don't
one
give them no
dude.
energy.
It was one dude so thick on me, man. I mean, he would follow behind me and literally do everything that I did. Like before my Empire deal, I got signed with Empire. And it was literally a week or two later, he was hitting me up, man, like, how did you get this deal? How did you get that? And I was like, I put in the work, and they hit me up, and I took the deal. He got so mad at me that I wouldn't hit them up, talk to them, put him in there. You know what I'm saying? He got totally mad at me and started hating on me just because of that. And then the next thing I know, we quit talking and we start beefing. And then he signs with Empire. So a couple of, like I told you last Monday, I signed with Rock Nation. So like, my posts on my Facebook, and people know, get pretty brutal and pretty honest. You know what I'm saying? So I put on there, if you wanted to copy me with Empire, copy me with Rock Nation. He can't do that. There's no way that no man can follow every move that I do. There's no way. And there's no way that a man should want to do that. Who wants to follow somebody in every move that they make in their career and follow somebody else's footsteps? You want your own footmarks. You know what I'm saying? Your own legacy. Who wants to follow some other man around? That's just weird, man. But that's what I deal with. That's the level of hate that it goes.
So if I can get this straight, so you're setting this guy's heights. He don't even have no kind of dreams or hopes. He just wants to do whatever you do, but he don't know what he want to do until you do it. So it's like he on some hurry up and wait type stuff. I don't want to give him too much energy. This your interview, not there.
Well,
I'm just saying,
don't get me wrong. This guy's a good artist. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He's a good artist. I'll give him that. But yeah. I mean, he's hyping himself up way too much because like he'll say he's gonna hire. He'll help people with Spotify promotion to paying. Okay, how are you gonna have somebody pay you for Spotify promotion when you're okay? And that's another thing I want to tell artists too. That goes for Spotify, YouTube, anything like that. Okay, if you're an artist and you have numbers, they should stay the same every single day. You shouldn't look at it and it drops and goes down and goes up. That means you're hiring a service. That's what that means.
Right.
That's what this guy's numbers do. I mean, he'll be at 1,500 one day and 200 the next. If you look at my numbers, they stay the same. They never go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And this guy's the one who's hating on me. My numbers have always been higher. You know what I'm saying? I never hate on nobody or want to be what they have because my turn's coming no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You just got to wait till your turn comes and you're going to get it. But some people want to try to step over you, no matter how that is, and try to get the glory, but it's never going to work that way.
Bro, what's meant for you is going to be meant for you. That's people don't understand. When people look at certain situations, they only see the glamour. They never see the grind. You know what I'm saying? And or people live vicariously through other people. Meaning, like they don't want to put the work in, but they see somebody else what appears to be, like they shining, and they want to be instantly in that situation and winning. And life don't work that way. It's impossible. Like, I'm not gonna say you have to lose. What I'm saying is, in life there are wins and losses, and it's a scale, and it's not even a loss, right? Really, it's like a balance. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible to be up all the time and not slide down. That don't even work. You know what I'm saying? So in order to maintain,
I want to tell artists too. I see a lot of artists paying people to do like their videos and all that stuff like that. Like me, I started out just a little bit of equipment and work my way to where I'm at with my girlfriend's help. But what I'm saying is, instead of you paying somebody to do this and do that, all you got to do is invest in some studio equipment a little bit at a time and do your own thing. Music videos, that's very easy. All you got to do is invest in a program on your computer. Once you get your music equipment, invest a cell phone will shoot music videos. You don't have to pay nobody to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do venues, you can rent venues yourself and charge other artists to do that. Other artists are doing that. But see, and that's another thing too. That's another thing I want to stress to artists very, very well. Now, people will tell you, okay, artists will buy out a venue and have artists there every week. Okay, you have the same artist every week with the same people, and you expect your numbers. And these are free shows. Your numbers are never going to get higher because you're around the same people every single week. You're never going to get a paid show that way. Your numbers are never going to grow that way. But they tell you this is going to get you ahead or this or that. Okay, you may be a paid show. You may not pay to get in it or pay to participate, but you are paying because say you live 2 hours away. You're paying for gas. You're paying for time. It's not getting you nowhere. And these are people that don't even support you. So
that's real. That's real. So in that instance, what do you suggest what an artist should do?
I suggest an artist should do what I did. Do the footwork. Do the footwork from ground zero. You know what I'm saying? Because
Street team promos.
you got to learn how to promote. That's the first thing. Because I mean, if you're doing free shows every week with the same people every week in the same spots every week, what are you accomplishing? What are you doing?
Good question. You're just
I mean,
you're
I'm
just
just saying
practicing for the
you
same
gotta do the
people.
footwork. I mean, like back in the day, you had to sell CDs out of the trunk of your car. I mean, thank God now we have technology. You can sit there and share your links on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. There's services that you can hire. You got to get your links out there. That's how you get your streams up. Then you do paid shows. Then you do those things. I'm not saying there's wrong with free shows or getting out or nothing like that, but I'm saying that's not going to get your numbers up. If somebody's telling you that, that's not the case. That's not going to work.
Free shows. Yeah, I don't know, man. One thing I've always noticed is and I never tell people they gotta pay to play or nothing like that. What I'm saying is this: you get what you pay for, and nothing wrong with free. But sometimes sometimes in order to break a ceiling, it's gonna take money, and sometimes the money is not like the necessary requirement, but the gate. Meaning, like it's meant to keep trash out. Like if you're not this serious, you're not even going to enter these rooms because these people make everybody inside these rooms talk money. Like them being in a room costs money per second. You know what I'm saying? So when people come in the room, they got to be about business. So in order to stop that kind of shit from happening, in order to have this kind of conversation, you got to at least have $10,000. Now a lot of people gonna be like, "What? No, I don't." Okay, cool. It's not meant for you, and that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to stop those kind of time wasting ass conversations. You ain't gonna never do it. You don't see the value in it. Cool. But there's other people that say, you know what, I've been grinding. I'm at this point in my career. These are the kind of conversations I need. So all this comes down to what I tell artists: you got to have a plan. Don't be out here just wilding out, bro. Like just don't be out here just like, oh, I want to go do this because this sounds good. I want to go do this because this person look like they, bro. Well, the difference could be this person might have a marketing plan, and this is step 7 on a marketing plan. And you just want to do this because you see something cool that happened next week. They're working on something. You're just doing anything. So how are you gonna get anywhere? So this is what I'm saying. Like you got to treat it like a business. If we can only treat you like I'm talking about people who do us, like podcasts, DJs, radios, whatever it may be. We can only treat you as serious as you present yourself. I'm trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it be people with gatekeeper conversations. They're like, "Oh, I want to get this high, but people won't let me." It ain't necessarily you, bro. It's you. You the one getting in your way. It ain't nobody else. Anytime you say, "Oh, I'm waiting on somebody," that's the one thing. Listen, let me tell you, that's one thing I can't never. You gonna let that person tell you how to be successful and when you can be successful? That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. And if you waiting on, I don't care what you're doing. Nothing you're doing is ever as important as it is to you as to somebody else. They don't understand. They got other shit going on. So I was always told that expect what you expect. You know what I'm saying? That's how you end up with 2.4 million. Hey, let me ask you, K-Town, if you had to wait for somebody to get you some answers on the question for about 2 weeks, are you still waiting for them? How long do you say, okay, this person ain't gonna this ain't the way? You know what I'm saying? Like it's got to be another way. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't take no for an answer, and apparently this ain't the way. So now I need to spend time trying to go some other way. How long do you give yourself before you push forward on an idea?
Me, I'm the type of person I give somebody a minute. I mean, a matter of hours. That's how impatient I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, and another thing I was gonna say was like, it's a lot of artists out here, like you say. They say, well, I've been putting in work, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and I know a lot of artists that say, I won't pay for a show and I won't spend no money. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you got to pay to play. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you right up, right front. I didn't get 2.4 million streams without paying to play.
It's people don't understand it. They think. I guess they look at it like, oh, I'm trading my money for these people. It's not that, bro. You attract whatever come to you. What I mean by that is you got to put it out, bro, for it to find you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the code. That's what we try to tell people. People think you just be trying to take money. No, you listen. If you believe in it, before you expect somebody else to believe in it, they want to see you put your money. How you gonna trust me to put my money behind you when you won't put your money behind you? That's crazy as hell.
Exactly. And they don't think about that. Then if you don't invest in yourself, who's going to invest in you? It
I
makes no
know
sense.
I know some really, really, really skilled, talented artists, but they just refuse to promote. And listen, as much as they are talented, the names of a label like knocking on your door in the middle of the night and stuff. I'm not saying they don't exist. What I'm saying is the talent used to be so few and far in between. So now they're looking for people who gonna do the lead work like UK Town. Like I said, shout out to you, man. Again, Empire, then Rock Nation, bro. Like,
I
let's get
appreciate it.
back to that. Let's just add to that. So, man, you're knocking off these goals. Bing, 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 bing. I remember last time we talked, you said, "Hey, man, y'all get ready to hear K-Town. Y'all hear K-Town." Okay, so my man got these goals. Not only he got these goals, he's executing. What's next? Now that you got these endorsements, now that you got these powerhouses behind you, bro. You got Empire, Rock Nation. What are some things that you come into a different kind of space? What are some things that you hope that you might be able to cross out here in the near future, brother?
Oh man, the first thing I'm gonna do, I think the one of my favorite tracks that I have to date is "Give It Up, Sexy Lady," and I got to shout out Staff Johnson and my boy LWG Ace Fetty. I'm gonna be releasing that with Rock Nation, so that's gonna be my first track with them.
Thanks,
I got
smooth.
another track. I got another track coming out, Dead Roses. That's gonna be out really soon. That's gonna be one of the realest tracks to date. You definitely want to get ready for that one. I got a song,
Very smart.
Trust is gonna be coming out with Will Waters. Definitely look out for that one. I got a few music videos also. Last Kings. We're gonna start shooting music videos. Definitely get ready for those. We got music videos coming up. We'll also offer music video promotion. So if you need a music video done and you're in the Kansas City area or whatnot, hit up Last Kings and we'll shoot your videos. Um, I got probably 6 or 7 more tracks that don't have titles yet, but they're coming up. And I have t-shirts, sweatshirts, and women's leggings. There's going to be coming up with Last Kings printing on them. Look out for those. And it's just, man, it's a lot more coming up for me, man. You just got to stay tuned to it.
Man, I gotta ask you, brother. Like that. Speaking of which, that give it up, sexy lady, man. Smooth, definitely adult activity. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
What was the motivation and the process behind bringing that track together, brother? It was different energies, but the same energies. If you know what I'm saying, like there was great
man,
cohesiveness. What went into the magic of making that track?
man, to be honest, the track was wrote from my girlfriend, believe it or not. I made the beat and I
Yeah.
had it, and I just kept thinking to myself, and my homie Ace Fetty, he's the best R&B singer that I know, man. I got to shout out Ace Fetty if you listening, man. You dope, man. I got to thinking about him the minute I heard that beat, and I sent it to him, and I said, man, I wrote this track for my girl. I let him hear my verse. I said, I know you can come up with a tight ass chorus to this, man. And it was probably 2 or 3 hours went by, and he sent me that chorus, and I was like,
Mhm.
man, I was blown away. You know what I'm saying? So I immediately had to jump on it. And then my homie Staff Johnson, we hadn't talked in years. We're both from Leavenworth, and it just came about. We started talking again at that present time. It was like when you make a track, sometimes you can never duplicate it if you wanted to. I never could because just how it went about and the processes of it and what I was going through at the time, it could never be duplicated because
Yeah.
staff came about and he had just got with his girlfriend. They had just gotten married, so all of us was kind of in the same place at the same time. It was just kind of weird, and I sent it to him, and he dropped his verse on it, and I was like, man, I think we got something right here. So I said, work on it a little bit because he mixed and masters as well. So I said, work on it, for a day or so, and then shoot it back to me. It
Yeah.
wasn't probably 6 hours went by. It was probably 2 o'clock in the morning, and he shot it back to me like that, and I immediately knew we had something. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the motivation pretty much was our girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? The motivation of because nowadays, I mean, love is a very dead thing. At least loyalty,
Man,
anyway. You know what I'm
talk
saying?
about
So
it.
at least I just want to bring back what the meaning of real love is, and when you trust somebody, and when you have that one person that would never do you dirty or do you wrong, you got to
Yeah.
value them, man. That's what that track is about. That track is about the special person in your life to hold them and never let them go. That's what that is.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Y'all took me back to because I'm a '90s. Y'all took me back to early 2000s, bro. Like when music
That's
was
what we
good. Right,
wanted to
right,
do.
right before we went to the crazy. Like everybody had to be gangster moment, bro. Back then, that's
That's
where
what I
I was.
wanted.
when I put that on, bro, I said, "Oh shit! Now you gonna make me go ahead and knock the dust off the Tahoe, put the red on there, go to, you know what I mean? Break out the 12s." I said, "Oh snap, okay, all right,
Oh
man, I
yeah.
gotta get them boys something, man. Y'all definitely, that's definitely what I put in my catalog. As soon as I heard it, I said, yeah, go ahead and put that on the favorites. You know what I'm saying? Gonna add that on all my socials and all my all my music. You know what I'm saying? Listen to Apple Music, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh yeah, they got one. They got one. So
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm kind of curious to see, when I push it through Rock Nation, what it is, how much of an audience it reaches, what the reaction it gets from people, because it's going to reach a broad audience this way. So I'm very excited to see what people think about it.
man. Good. I know we only got you for a few more minutes, man. I gotta ask you because I always like to commend while I have you guys, the great work that you guys been doing, the consistency, the grind. We all know life and the times have been different as of late around everybody. And I just gotta commend you for not getting lost along the way because the easiest thing in the world to do is just put something down, you know what I'm saying? Or not continue something to quit, you know what I mean? And I just want to commend you guys, man, who no matter what, follow through the craft. It's not a game with y'all, it's life. You know what I'm saying? Like some people it's like and I'm sure animal lovers understand. Some of
Oh
us
yeah.
have some of us have animals and then
Oh
until
yeah,
it's
yeah.
time for them to go to the vet, and then we like, well, damn, it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And then
yeah.
we
Oh
got the
yeah.
other people who like no matter what they need, that's part of the family. So we make it happen, and that's how I feel with like with artists and music, like it's such as yourself. You're like, look, life gone life, but no matter what happens throughout it all, music is who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to shout out and give you guys that mention to let you know we see you, man. It's some of us out here, man. We see y'all. You know what I'm saying? We see the sacrifices that you guys make. We see the overcoming the hurdles. We see y'all breaking records, breaking generational curses. Some of y'all breaking area curses. People in y'all area ain't never even done some of the things y'all accomplished, man. And whether they give y'all the flowers, as a person should. I want to be one of the ones to tell you guys we see y'all, man, and we commend y'all. We thank y'all for the music that y'all make, the music that becomes the soundtrack to our lives. And I just want to shout out all of you artists, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real. You know what I'm saying? We feel that shit. We appreciate
I
y'all, man.
appreciate it. I
You know what I
appreciate that,
mean?
man. I really
For
do
sure.
appreciate that.
For sure. Do me a favor if you can, K Town, man. For those who might be hearing your name for the first time today, please go ahead and tell them all your socials where they can follow you. Give them the top 3 tracks you would recommend. If it's their first time that they need to go, get educated about you. And say anything else you want us to know before we let you go today. Let me know.
Oh man, you can follow me on any platform, under K Town. I'm on all major streaming platforms. You can find I'm also coming out with new music videos as well. My top 3 tracks, definitely, I would have to say, "Give It Up, Sexy Lady," Staff Johnson, LWGA's Fetty, "Soul Lost," K Town, Lil Deep, and I'd have to say "Doors" with myself, K Town, Staff Johnson, and my boy King Chrono Blackstar. And I want to let y'all know that I'll be having arena shows coming up with Rock Nation very, very soon. That's another announcement I wanted to make. They offered me
Yeah.
arena shows, so I'll be doing those very, very soon. And
Okay.
I want to also shout out my girlfriend. Hope she's watching, Christine Anderson. I want to let you know I love you. You're the only woman I'll only want forever. You're my baby, and I love you. I want to shout out my kids, Trayvon, Jordan, and Trayton Alexander. If y'all watching, I love you. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of y'all for keeping your head high, never letting people stop you, never listening to haters, and you always keep your head right. You never do the wrong thing, and you good boys. You know what I'm saying? You good at football, you good at everything, and your father's proud of you. And I want to let you know I love you each and every day. And to the fans, I want to let you guys know that I thank you very, very much for listening to my music. 2.4 million streams. I mean, I never thought I'd get it. Empire, I never thought I'd get it. Rock Nation, I really never thought I'd get. So I just want to thank God for that first and foremost. And I want to thank the fans and anybody who really listens to my music and everybody that really rocks with K-Town. Because there's so many people out here that get in your ear and try to tell you can't do this or you can't do that. And all the people that struggle with mental health, I'll also want to address that. If you have problems, get help. If you have somebody that struggles with mental health, everybody check on your people, make sure they're okay. If you're an artist with mental health and you struggle with it, Put all your emotions in your music. That's going to fix you right there. That's your drive. And anybody out there that's trying to do something, never let nobody tell you can't do nothing, because you can do anything you put your mind to. It doesn't matter your skin color, your race, gender, or anything. You want to do something, do it.
Amen. Amen. Hey, brother, K-Town, once again, brother, I want to thank you for coming through the platform, man. Again, we've been doing a lot. We've been doing a lot as far as trying to make sure we give more outlets for the people who come through the platform. But just in the meantime, while we're doing that, man, shout out again to all the artists, all the amazing artists and personal interests that come through this platform, because like, it's not just me sitting here, man. It's y'all giving up y'all time. Y'all listen to these artists, man. 2.4 million streams. That don't happen while you sleeping, bro. You know what I'm saying? My boy been grinding, and
I'm sleeping, I'm dead, man.
You know what I'm saying? And the best thing about it is that you know what I'm saying. He still got streams that are going. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we got new followers who gonna go now and go listen to that music. Hey, I'm telling y'all need to go check out and Give It Up, Sexy Lady, bro. I'm telling you.
Man.
You know what
It's
I'm saying?
summertime. You better go check it out with your woman, man. I'm telling you, you better go stream that.
Listen, you have a baby by Christmas. I told you, but hey, listen. Anyway, K-Town, I appreciate you for coming through the platform, brother. You know we got to chop it up again. Y'all make sure y'all go check out my guy article again. I'm gonna make sure we post it up on the website, the new one that goes up. But he is also featured in our No Offense magazine. The magazine link is up on our magazine page at No Offense LLC. Y'all go, man, like, subscribe. Go follow my guy on all platforms. I know he got a couple on YouTube. I'm gonna make sure I drop those in the comments as well, and on our Facebook. So again, man, K-Town, I appreciate you, brother. Wish you much love, success, and blessings to you, man. Keep grinding. We're gonna keep watching, brother, and definitely gonna keep listening. Take care.
Oh man, I appreciate you having me on, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for our show tonight with K-Town. We appreciate y'all, man. Do me a favor, hit the share button. Like I said, we don't just get up here and blow smoke. Go listen to my guys' music. I'm trying to put y'all on game, man. Go check out that Give It Up, Sexy Lady. It's not the only one. When you listen to that music, though, as soon as it's finished, I'm gonna recommend some more by my dude K-Town. Make sure you visit that link. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you visit that link and go show them some love on those as well. So the next time, guys, like we always tell y'all, the winner of the world to change, when you can be the one to change the world. I have been Mr. No Offense. You guys have been the best audience a podcast that can have. So next time, y'all make sure you be easy. We out. Peace.
No Offense LLC. The LLC stand for business. Yeah. It's no offense, yeah, we going in. Who we got on the show today? Might as well go tag a couple friends. They said you couldn't, now you know you about to blow again. They working hard in case you really need to know again. We're trying to get to know it then. Gain support from those that view and wanna see you win. We got the website, magazine, and radio. Be back up soon. Trying to put you in the spotlight so that you can tell your truth. Yeah, it's no offense to you and me. Ain't trying to sell no image. I want you to come on through and live your life the way you live it. What you say you on your way, shine so bright they gotta see you. Pave your way and go be great. Make us say now, non-believers. Hey, it's no offense. Yeah, we going in. Who we got on the show today? Might as well go tag a couple friends. They said you couldn't, now you know you about to blow again. They working hard in case you really need to know again. Hey, it's no offense. Yeah, it's no offense. Yeah, it's no offense. Yeah, it's no offense. They said you couldn't, now you know you about to blow again. They working hard in case you really need to know again. Hey, it's no offense. Man, y'all hit that share button, man. Tap in. Special thank you to the guests of the show.